Aloha everyone, it's Jason from the Bead Gallery. Want to wish you guys a very happy Saturday. Hope you guys are doing well, having a great beading day. Thank you everyone who attended the Bead Jam this morning. Thank you, Ruth, for hosting it. And thanking our members for joining in and having a wonderful morning beading. Hey Amy, welcome. We'll wait till a few more of our ohana decide to drop in. There's 3 of you online. Hopefully more to come. Thank you everybody on YouTube for joining us. And just a quick reminder, if you're on YouTube, remember YouTube, you can't do the comment selling ordering. What you would want to do is just make sure that you text us or message us, web chat us, and leave us a message on the items that you want. It is a live show, so it's a little bit difficult to get to your messages, but if you text me here at the store, I'll have my text phone out and about. All right, that's 808-436-4930. I'll put that up so you guys can see. So if you guys are on YouTube, make sure that you text me at 808-436-4930 if you want any of the Pua pics today. All right. Jamie, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Jamie's looking at beads, of course. She's looking at beads. She's looking at Mr. Calvin beads. There's just too much to look at. It's kind of crazy. But welcome. Happy Saturday. I'm going to put you over to Jamie while I say hi to... And hi, June.
Hi.
What do we have there on your cute little thing there?
I found my brass. I got distracted by some Calvin beads over here, and I was like, "Oh, what can I do?" I want to show them my necklace that Pauline was in the other day, so I was like, Pauline, can you help me? I have an idea. Now, if you've been to Hawaii, I'm going to show them my necklace. We have a thing called a mana pua. Don't know if you all heard of that before. So what a mana pua is, I'm going to show you as soon as Jason pops the camera up. It's a foodie item that's like a bun, and there's like a filling inside. Okay, so this is not related. But this is a mala, 108 bead mala, also known as a heavenly garland. So a mala is basically a lei. It's a garland. But now we have combined flowers like a lei with the mala of beads, the garland, and we made our own mala pua. Pua means flower. So it kind of sounds like one of our favorite foods in Hawaii. So it's just like a little fun thing. But look at this. So we're going to show you some Calvin beads. Now, if you already have a Calvin bead, this is something you totally can do. And I can talk more about the mala if you want to hear more. Miss Waffles was wearing this yesterday. And then Pauline was like, oh, I made a new tassel for it. So cute. So she used the... Oh, what is this cord?
Oh, that one's
Super Mac. Yep.
In our 5 color? Is it 5?
Yeah, it comes in a color pack already. And then she pulled it up through this bead cap. Hang on 1 second. I'm just going to turn the aircon up a little bit.
Oh, here, I got it.
Or turn it down a little. It's kind of hot today. Okay. And so I took a picture of this. And I will be making... On our website, we have this thing called the inspiration page. I'm going to ask Jason if he can please give you a little show of what that inspiration page looks like, because then I will put the layout for this so you can see where to put the spacers, where to put the semifocal, I call it like a little semifocal, a little subfocal, because you have your guru bead, which is your teacher bead here as your focal. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every 9th bead, we have a flower. So you count again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, and then it went around, but I will make a pattern for you so you don't have to think about it. And then you can do your layout. Now, if you're short like me, it does tend to be a little long. As you can see, let me back up a little. It goes almost to my belly button. So this is for the 108 beads, so you can do your meditation with it. If you want to wear it without 108 beads, you certainly can. This is 8mm, or you can use a 6mm bead. A 6mm bead totally will still go over your head. It might be a little tight, but it'll go over your head, and it'll be a lot shorter. It'll choke up kind of like right about here. You can combine 8s and 6s. So if you feel like all 8s is too long, definitely combine. But I will make I'll put more info. Hi Pauline, thank you for making this on the inspiration page, and I'm going to ask Jason to take us over there if he can. So while we wait, I'm going to talk about what we're going to do today. We're going to have, look at my flowers. And this is a plumeria from my mama's yard. Stopped there this morning. We have some vintage flower bead mixes with beads we've never shown before. We finally pulled those out of the drawers. And then I found cute flowers that we bought, I think pre-COVID or right around the time when COVID started. But don't worry, they're healthy. Tiny flowers that go with the Calvin beads. Then we have 3 trays of Calvin beads. So there's about like 30 or 40 of them to show you some Calvin beads. With the Calvin beads, we have a goodie that you get. And oh, some leather flowers. I got some new leather flower combinations to show you. So if you bought the hoops last time, all you need are the flowers. If you never bought the hoops before, we have them today to show you. You may want to get these hoops because they do fit these flowers. We get the flowers with holes, but we punch them a little bit bigger to fit this size. You can't punch them too big, or they just kind of flip-flop all over the place. So we did make sure that the sizes work. Okay, Jason, if you can, give them a tour.
I'm trying to.
Okay.
It looks a little different when it's all.
Oh, go to the top. Yeah. Oh.
I'm looking for it.
Go to Kits and Projects. Inspiration. Okay. So, are they watching it?
No, I have to get.
Oh, okay. So, we have a new area called Inspiration, and I promise that's where I'm going to put every sample I can in with information about what we used. Especially is like what wire gauge did we use, what size of soft flex, what size beading cable, what size crimps. I mean, all of that makes a huge difference when we're beading, and we want to give you all that info. So Jason's going to turn off the screen.
I got to do one or the other. I can't turn you off.
And
how's that?
Now I'm like, well, what kind of thing do you want to make today? I'm not sure.
I can
so
do you guys, but I can't really do.
That's okay. 2 is fine.
Because if I do that, I cancel out the mic.
I was going to do the co-host right here. But you can take me off. And basically, when you look at the inspiration board on the left-hand side, it will have pictures. And then when you click on it, it'll have more information about how to make it. So this is where I will put this mala with the count and the pattern. If that sounds good, can you please give me a thumbs up so I know, 1, that you can hear me, and 2, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, let's jump into the Calvin beads because I'm excited to show you those. I might have to make it a little brighter. So there's going to be 3 trays. There's actually more. So if you're like one day thinking, I want to see more, let me know. It's just this was how much we could handle. Here's 1 tray. that would be, oh, my tag flew off of that. That's going to be tray T. 1 second. I'll come back with it. Oh my gosh. I feel like I have to carry these so carefully or they'll all tip over. This is tray T. T as in terrific. Okay. And here's tray U. As in unbelievable.
You want it darker or lighter?
I can give more light. I actually turned the light down earlier
no.
because I wasn't sure.
For the...
And this is tray W. And I brought the yellow ones out because I was like, oh my gosh, what a perfect time in case you want to do a yellow mala as well. And that's pretty. I think I will make it a little bit brighter though because I did turn it down a lot.
So, did you want me to make the picture brighter or
no,
your visual
there.
brighter?
Yeah, I'll just make there. That's nice. Okay. If you see a bead you like, they're $45 today, and you get a secret pull from the Calvin gift bead bag. He gave us a handful of beads. This is the same bag we've been using for many, many years. We'll take a Calvin bead and we'll add it to your order. So that will come to you in this cute little bag my mom made. Yes, we're all very crafty at my house. So if you see a Calvin bead you like, let us know. These are all handmade in Aiea, Hawaii. Calvin, he's so cute. We've known him for 28 years, 27 years. You know, I'm going to move this bead up a little. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you can always call us if you want to see more.
Our friends have done so.
But these are just some that I thought were super pretty. They're all $45. Oh, Jason, do you think you can put the number up? CS043. This is tray T. Isn't that cute, these pink letters? I was like, that's so like poor colored. So we put a very... Wow. And if you're like at home and you're like, I want to see that up close, today is a great day to ask. Oh, I just realized I can't just move them around because...
Yep. So it's T1, T2, T3, T9, 10, 17, and 18.
Okay.
Got it?
This is 18. I was borrowing 18 for my sample. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here. I'll just put them here.
Zoom out
Okay.
a little bit. There you go.
Does anyone want to make a mala with us? Because then I can make another one or work on one in a bead jam.
We'll
and of
pull
course,
okay, Pat.
I
Jamie,
love this one.
Jamie, she chose 9 Pat nets.
Okay.
Pat, when you get onto so please guys type in sold CS043. And Pat, I'll pull your T9 for you.
I'm trying to poke it for Pat to show her.
CS043. Hit enter. In the messenger window, you will find, we call them variants. You can call them choices. You got to go through the choices, and Pat's choice is going to be T9. I'll write it down for her.
And then, Pat, what bag do you want it in? My mommy, she's so cute. Like I said, she made all of these top, middle, or bottom. Okay, I'll put it in one of those baggies, and I'll pull your free Calvin bead with those. Don't forget, we have these interchangeable beads, sticks. They're so cute. So what I was doing was, you can mix it and match it with other beads you have at home, but sometimes you need a spacer. So I was looking for like a perfect size spacer, And I think I found one. It was just in his bag by me. And it's M1939, okay? Not related, but if you have this interchangeable stick at home,
Bottom, please.
then you can use these spacers because they fit the stick. And look at this. They sit perfectly into the Calvin bead. And I'm always looking for ways to show you. So the next tray I'll show you is the yellows, and then after that the purplies. So with the yellow tray, this is CS045. Dun, 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 dun. Tray W. I'll make it bigger. Aren't they lovely? I mean, I was like, I'm always impressed by Calvin. I cannot believe he's like already 78. Where did the time go, you guys? Where did it go?
So the numbers, Jamie, you have are 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Is that correct?
Okay,
we're good.
I didn't mess this one up. This is
I
9.
want to make sure.
Look at this one. Number 2. Number 2 is like kicks butt. Oh my God. It's so clean. The petals are so beautiful. And look, he's got like the dichroic behind it. Like that, you see that like little wavy line in there? That is dichro, and it like looks, no, that's not dichro. It is, it's this glass that glows. It has this glowy look to it, and it's made with precious metal. The dichro is on this one, on number 1. So if you're like into sparkly, you can see that sparkle in that one. Look. Oh, that's number 1. If you want to see tray 3, which is the last tray, could you please give me a thumbs up so I know to show that one?
Can I show them something?
Yeah, look at the sparkle on this one.
That's really sparkly.
This is number 5. I love his beads too.
Pat, we'll tell him.
Yes,
He'll giggle.
he will. I like
Can I
this one because he pulled the petals out on
Yep.
this particular one.
Ready?
Oh,
Yep.
why is this one glowing?
Because it is, I believe, if
Is
I'm
that-
not mistaken.
Is that his glow in the dark series? This is glow in the dark W11. That's right, he did. This is. I just cuffed it in my hands. So this glow in the dark one is W11.
Glow? No glow. Glow? No glow. And that one too, I believe. No?
No
Nope.
glow, but you can see the dichroic sparkle in this one. Can you? He put a sprinkling of dichro in each petal.
Yeah.
He likes little details like that. He's so cute. Okay. That was tray W.
Okay.
And lastly, we have tray U. Lots of one-of-a-kinds in today's show. The leather flowers are all one-of-a-kinds too. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So number 2, he put a CZ in there, right in the middle. Cubic zirconia, a faux diamond. So that's one of the items that can be used in hot glass and it will not shatter. So that's why you'll see like the fake, or they call them Girasol opals. So that's another one that you can put into hot glass. That's one. That's number 2. Look at number 8. This one is just glowing. I love this one. He put a yellow core. This one's so different. This is like a one-of-a-kind one. He put a yellow core. So clear and then yellow. And then dichro. That one's like so cool. This is number 7. If you're watching in replay, I'll leave them on the tray so you can just tell me if there's one that you did like and I will pull it off for you. This is number 12. I love the petals on this one. He made them big and chunky. And again, if you are watching from home and you want me to do a quick video for you because you're like, I couldn't see it, you can let me know. The color on this one is like a very intense cornflower blue. Use 6, he did pulled petals, so that's where he drags it out to make pointy plumeria.
Yep, pointy plumeria.
And then again, he always puts sparkle in each of these. So he has to make this teeny tiny cane to make it that little sparkle in there. That after he makes the flower, then he has to touch each petal with that teeny tiny cane and melt a bit of sparkle into each petal. Yeah, so special. Like this purple one. It has the dichroic background. Oh, I'm excited. I feel like making another mala for myself. Okay, so this is
CS 044 Tray U. Those are really pretty. Yeah. And the last one on that one is 13.
Number 13.
All right.
I like that.
And remember, guys, if you do pick up a Calvin bead today in any of the 3 trays we showed you, you get a special. Listen to that. What do they call this one? AR.
ASMR. Hello, Steve.
All right.
Okay, now where did I put all my glass beads? So I actually did pick out some glass beads that looked nice with the Calvin beads. In case you want to make this mala right here. So teeny tiny ones that look like this. Okay, now where did I put it?
What's that?
My glass beads. Ah, here they are. Okay. This is so all of these have different numbers. Okay, so I will go over them. If you see one you like, just pop it in your cart. To pop it in your cart, okay, maybe I'll do it the different way because I'll pick it and then I'll put the number CZ1002. You would type in sold space CZ1002.
Like
these are tiny, okay? These are the smallest of the flowers we have. This is 7 millimeters. I think, chotomate. I double check that they all are 7, yes. And I do have one 11 millimeter that I thought was cute with the Calvin beads. So if you want to use this as like a focal above it, like that. Not nice. Alrighty. So if you like these colors, I'm going to whip through them. You can always watch it in replay. Everything we're showing you is not on the website. So if you like it, grab it from here. Hi, Kim. Happy Saturday. I think is it raining here? No?
It was raining.
It was raining earlier. Yeah. Now we're going to have sunshine.
No, it's
okay. This is CZ1002. Jason will put the numbers right there.
Lilac hibiscus.
So this glass, really, really cute. It is translucent. It's like, it is not clear, but it is not opaque. It's kind of like milky with a little copper color. That's CZ1002. This orange one is CZ465. CZ465. It is opaque. I love the opaque ones. It looks very vintage. You know how like vintage reads? They had a lot more opaque ones back then. And it has a coppery, so you see that the color that's painted on, it's not really paint. I mean, it is paint, but it is burned in, melted in. And so that one is a coppery color on there, but this one doesn't pull very orange. This is nice. Okay, that's CZ465. And these are meant to be used if you want to do a necklace in between the 8 millimeter wood. Now, hi Ruth. I didn't put wood beads in this showcase because we've done them multiple times. So by now, I'm hoping you guys have wood beads and you're like, what can I put with it? I think this is so cute. Even if you want to just do a stretchy cord bracelet with one focal. Okay. Now, the bright orange is CZ2019. CZ2019. And then I'm going to show you these colors. I love these oceany colors. I'm trying to think what's the best way to show it. I'm going to go light to dark. The lightest of this is CZ796. This is opaque, like a light baby blue.
Nice.
And the coloring on here is silver. That's a little bit harder to find. I don't know why, but like the darker fills, like with the black ones, the dark bronzy ones are easier to find. But I was like, silver, that's so pretty. So this is CZ796. In case you're wondering how many beads there are on here, 12 beads. Okay. Look at this. This one looks like Sleeping Beauty turquoise. CZ795. Opaque with a silvery.
I'm loving these flower.
I know. I've been stashing them away. I'm so happy to bring them out.
Flower
This one
wreaths.
is like a, what would you say, like an aqua.
Yeah.
But I,
What's the number?
CZ1015. With it has a coppery inset color. Like turquoise. Yes.
Yeah.
These are cute. I could almost see this as earrings. So each of these colors, we only have 10. So I'm going to put them in the store after. But yeah, it's very, that's it. Now this second one that I'm coming out with, it looks similar, but it's not. Okay? If you look at it, this is like a light pastel, and this has more of a little gray tone on it because of the finish on it. So I feel like this one's brighter, and this one has a little bit more depth through the color. So this is CZ1017. I love these. You know what? These would be cute with purple.
Can you tell Sharon to add the word sold in front of the two choices? she
Oh,
made?
Miss Sharon, can you put the word sold in front? So it'd be sold space CZ and then the number of the one you like, which is 1015. Then the last two are blue green. So more like fox turquoise. Not faux, fox, F-O-X mine. It has like that greenish blue color.
Number?
CZ846. CZ846. And the last one is kind of like a minty green. This is CZ552. Now, if you're interested in these and you're like, oh, I want the colors to work together, tell me, call us, text us, and we can show you combinations that are cute. If you have a Calvin bead at home and you're like, you want it to match, send me a picture and I can help you with that. But I think, oh my gosh, this is so endearingly cute. I can't stand it.
It is. It really is.
This one is, in case you like this color, Miss Pauline, thank you for picking this one, CZ846. This one is CZ846, the one in the mala.
Thanks, Sharon. And the next one, Sharon. You got this.
My very last one. I'll leave it like that for now because it's so pretty.
That's a nice, and these are new Czech. And that's table faceted, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So
oh, yes.
it's table faceted.
So
Tell people about it.
so when making a bead like this, the glass is melted and then it's comes out in a fat dollop and it's pressed to get this look, okay? And then it has to have an extra layer of the, let's call it the paint, put on so it goes in all the crevices, so that it's almost like antiquing something, you know, like when you do a metal stamping and they put the black in it so it pops out. Same kind of thing. And then they have to grind it so that you see this flat, this like really flat surface. Like there you go, table cut, so it's flat, and that makes it so that the dipped in parts really pop, and then you have that flat shiny finish on the surface. This technique, so these beads have a lot happening on them for it being so small. You can see it there. I love the detail because the petals also have the little dipped in, like a sakura, like the petals has that dipped in portion.
I love it.
After that, they still have to be tumbled with very hot sand, let's call it. It might not be sand, but like some kind of gravelly thing, so that it can polish it. Yeah, this baby went through a lot to become a flower for us. So cute. And then the last one is CZ121P. I love this chartreuse color. It is opaque. These are bigger than their little friends here. You can see. So if you just need one, they're $2. CZ121P. So the Gaspiite green. So Gaspiite is a cousin of turquoise. You cannot find it on the market anymore. This is like it was a bead this green, naturally this green. And I loved it when I first started beading like 35 years ago. It was like one of my favorite stones. So we carried it in the beginning, like the first 5 years. And then it's just like, you cannot get Gaspiite. And so like when I saw it in glass form, I was like, ah, it's so cute. Kim, I love table cut beads too. I think they're so special. And because they have that surface of like that polished shine, when you wear them, they have so much more depth than just a glass, you know, just glass bead. These are like special. Okay, that is the flowers. Like I said, I only have 10 strands each of these in these color combinations.
Get them while we have them.
I think I was into orange pre-COVID because I was like, look, Jason, it's so happy. Orange. It's such a...
We're looking for that vintage red.
But I think at that point I was very much into peace and calm and like ocean colors, thus all of these like Hawaii themed colors. Okay, now moving on. We're almost this. And then I'll show you some leather flowers, and that will wrap up our show. So these were made by me, Jason, Nancy, and Shelby. I gave everyone the task. I said, look through our jars of hundreds of vintage, okay? And let's make some new mixes that are inspiring. And some of them are not vintage. I will be able to point those out to you. They're contemporary Czech. But for the most part, most of these are anywhere from 20 to 80, 20. What year are we in? 25? 90, yeah, 20 to about 85, 95 years old. So we can't get most of these again. I think we can on the owls and this one specific flower. But not any of the beads around it. I'll start with this one because it's so cute. This is, Nancy goes, I named them so it'd be easy to identify. This is mix 157, and they're all on the same variant, okay? So all on the same variant. What that means is when you go to see mix 157, it'll give you all these options. So you might have to go in multiple times if you see things that you like. And it'll always be sold, space mix 157. This is the Mauve Mirage. You see this gummy jelly color right here? This is one of my favorite colors of vintage. It's capped on the top and the bottom. It's a very hard color to find because it's pink. Pink uses gold. So these are old vintage beads. Now we paired it with one that Jason and I designed, a dichroic handmade one from the Czech Republic. That's about 20 years ago we did this, okay? And it has a clear coating, and we picked the center to be fuchsia. And then this bead right here, so cute. It is luster, which is a finish, a very vintage finish. This is a German spacer, German glass bead, pink, and it looks like a little firework flower. So it's pink and slightly clear because the glass was mixed, and it has a luster coating on it. These beads, this one here, and this one here, I cannot get again, okay? Whatever I have in stock, I've had since I started beading, and I kind of started to put them out a little at a time, so they're very special. This bead here that matches it is not vintage. This is probably like around seven years old. I know a lot of the dates on when we get them too, because I was like, we didn't have this until we moved to Nimitz, or until we moved here. So that really helps me remember. This is called Mauve Mirage. This one here, oh, I made this because I love this bead right in the center. So this is $21. It has an opaque matte flower at the bottom. It has a 2-color layered lampwork bead that we designed. This has a German table cut focal. Isn't that beautiful? That bead is gorgeous. It has a flower tulip shape. This color, this tanzanite, is also a very vintage color, very hard to find. I've always grabbed it whenever I could find it. This is like one of the fewest colors we carry, because that tanzanite color is not common. This one too here at the end, it's like a violet. It has like it's a shank style vintage flower. This is German. This one is pretty old. This is definitely on the 80-90 years old one, and a vintage. I know. Look at that. Look at that olive color. A vintage glass olive round. Nice. So this is Lavender Fields, because it's purple and green together. I could just talk about these beads all day. Yeah, I'm going to hop to this yellow one. This is Sunny Citrus. Now, Sunny Citrus is a little bit more, okay, here. These yellow beads here we had made for us 20 years ago. Those are German. And then we mixed it, and these are vintage. So these are 50 plus years old. Yeah. Well, it's way more than 50 plus, because I'm 50 something now. Holy smokes. So these are also in the 80 year range, 2 plus. I love this bead. It is milky, and it kind of looks like it has like a little bit of 2-color striping in here. That is another super vintage milky yellow. This one is got a luster coating. And another of the vintage yellow with the milky white flowers. And then we just put this on here. This is a Czech gold plated bead. Not so old. Probably in the 10 year range around there. So this is Sunny Citrus. Oh, I like this one too. This minty one, Tide Pool Breeze. It has vintage, 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 semi-vintage, 20 years old, vintage, 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 vintage. Now these are hard to find. These are like the snails, and it has a shank style, so you can use that as a button. And it is a milky, it's like a milky glass next to opaque light blue flower, very vintage. This is a German one. This is about 25 years old. These are 57, no, not 50, sorry. Way before, so like 40, so what would that be, like 70, 80. It's like older than my mom. Then we have this bead, very special. If you see it in person, you'll be like, wow. These are all glass, by the way, okay?
Everything you guys are seeing is glass.
This is a matte milky green, but it was a transparent bead, and it also has white running through it, which makes it like sort of semi opaque with a flower on top. Flower. This is faceted, and it has rainbow on it. This is an old German bead. Look at that color. And then a milky flower and a very vintage minty green. So, I mean, like, these are really special beads. I probably, yeah, you know, I kind of want to put them on the website, but I don't, because they are so meaningful to me. And when we pass them on to people, I love being able to share the story of each bead. Where is it made? About how old is it? Did we have it made specially for us? Like this. That's a 2 color, so inner color, outer color, and then we had it matte in a bicone shape made for us. Nobody's making these anymore. That when the krona became, you know, changed out for the euro, we noticed that a lot of the factories did not make as much, and so a lot of these beads are, it is what it is. There's no more. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this one. This is a violet vintage right here. So pretty. This one we had made for us. It's a 2 color. It is tanzanite and aqua over silver foil. I only have like, I don't know, less than 20 pieces of this bead left. So sad. And then another flower. So the 2 flowers in here are about 20 years old as well. This one is called Violet Lagoon. This is Crimson Nights. Nights because it has a black owl. So I'm going to show you contemporary, then vintage flowers. Contemporary here, about 20 years old here. Contemporary. So on this one, it has only a few vintage beads. 1, 2, 3. But I had to put it in because I thought it was so cool. You can make a pair of earrings, because for this particular set, instead of just doing 1, I was like, let's do 2, just in case you want to do something that has a mirrored or a symmetrical pattern. And then this last one, it is Pink Lemonade Mix 157. This bead here at the top, super exciting. It is clear with red in there. Red beads are hard to find. And it has a luster finish. Oh, so nice. This one we had made in this color for us. It's about 20 years old. This is one of our handmade dichroic ones that we picked the gold and a pink, and we had it pressed flat into this disc. Very few left. So beautiful. And then cute little flower. We had this color combination done for us. This is a vintage German. This is vintage, probably Czech, and just stuff we've had for like over 10 years here at the end. So this is the only like crystal in here, and then this is a Czech glass leaf. This one's $20, Pink Lemonade. Now, ask me any questions about the vintage beads. Anything you want, because now is a great time. I'm here, I'm available, and it's, if you just have anything you want to know, because you really don't get exposure to much vintage glass beads, I'd be happy to answer. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you for that. I mean, I'm so excited to show them off. I hope that my excitement doesn't scare away people, and it hopefully inspires you to look through your own collection and be like, what can I put together and make combinations that are the starter for a pendant, an earring, the side of a necklace. Do this twice, and then you can have two sides coming down with like a focal Calvin bead in the center. There's so many ways. When you start using old beads and new beads mixed together, you get more color combinations, textures, you get finishes. The finishes are so different. So that is just a handful of beads. I mean, I wish we could make a dent even more, but I'm sure you all know this because you all bead. When you stop to put something together, that sometimes just takes time, right? You didn't even make anything. You just kind of touched everything. Okay, now, last up for our wrap-up is our leather flowers, which I'm very excited to show you. These are all one-of-a-kind combinations. If you see anything you like, tell me. And if you need help, picking a hoop to put it on, dun 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 dun, 2, 4. I have 6 different hoops. If you bought a hoop earring from us before, it fits. This is the rose gold fill. So this is the priciest of all the hoop earrings we have. So it's $48, gold fill, not gold plate. So you don't have to worry about the color changing. And you can just put your flowers on here. All of these fit the hoops that I have here. It probably will not fit a hoop with a hinge. So this is the hoop that the wire goes into it right here. So you can fit little bit smaller hole items on this style of hoop. The hoop with the hinge where that locks down, that is a little bit harder to use if you want to just slide things on there. So these are all handmade in Japan.
They're very cool.
And I got to see the process of how she even dyes the leather. She doesn't dye it. She uses natural things like coffee. She's funny. She's like, I don't. And then she buys scrap leather to make these. Not all, but for a lot of them, so that it's part of the no waste kind of mentality. And then she cuts the leather, wets the leather, puts it in her mold, lets it dry. Then she has to push it in to make it concave.
That's kind of cool.
And then
punches a hole.
Punches a hole, and then some of the holes
are really tiny.
All of the holes are tiny. So I had Miss Gail help me and punch them one more time. Right. So you see all these little leftover bits. That's because we punched it one more time and made all these color combinations so that you can wear leather earrings also. Now I do have a pair on, if you want to see. I'm wearing JJ26, so if you guys want this, it's only been on my earring for like 10 minutes, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like on.
Here, 1 second.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
I like that rose gold on there.
My flower, yeah, it's a gold and a pink shiny. Everything is one of a kind. If I could make 2 of them, I did put it, but generally they're all one of a kind because when I bought these, she doesn't really like, well, she had like, some she had like 10 pieces of, some she had like 20, and some she had 2. So I was like, oh no, how am I gonna what am I gonna do? Well, thank God we have live shows because selling them like this is always a little bit complicated in the sense that a lot of them, most of these are one of a kind. So if you see that there's 2 out here, oh, you can't see it. If you see that there's 2 out here, then those are 2. But now that I'm looking at it, there's not any that are duplicated. Wow, that's cool.
These are pretty close, but that's a twist and that's.
Can you put a price out there for me real quick?
Yep, that is.
I had a sticker. Yeah, where did I put my sticker?
I'm looking for it right now too. Hold on.
Okay. Let me look at my sheet.
Here, I found it. It's the last one too.
Okay.
It's the last number. P3204.
So that is $24 for the pair of leather flowers. If you want an earring, I'll show you some earring hoops that it fits as well. They range from $9 and up. So I have a sterling one that's $9, and then I have the most expensive one, which is the rose gold at $48, and then I have like $20 and so on in between. They are cute on this size. So the size that I'm wearing is this bigger hoop, and the smaller hoop is, you guys might have gotten some of these. This is 24 millimeters. So that's like a quarter. Bum, ba, da, bum. So if you want a quarter hanging on your ears, the flowers do fit on the smaller one. Now, you can opt not to glue the flowers together, okay? I did on some of mine. I did glue some of them together. So I just put a drop of hypo tube, and then I went like that, and then I just left it. You can use 5-Holline, you can use glue, or you can use, what else? Oh, E6000. Yeah. If you want to put them together. Like, keeping them together is kind of a cool thing. Move that here so you can see that side. So the last time we had these, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I had people come in after they ordered that wearing them so they could show me how cute they looked on. Because honestly, I don't try all of these on. So it's so nice to, so if you have a photo of yourself, please show me. I'll show you one of my favorites. Look at this. This is like a metallic blue leather. All the leathers are made in Japan too. So all of the leather, it's all made in Japan, and then she makes it with leathers from Japan. So that's kind of nice. The quality of the leathers are nice. So these are leathers that are usually used for bags, shoes, notebooks. Look at this gold one. That's cute.
You can use it. You can put it right onto clothing.
Oh yeah. Yes. If you want to sew it onto a bobby pin, like, and make a hairpin. This is JJ1. I like JJ. I like the ones where she actually hand curls the petals. Whoop. This is JJ18. And this ends the show. So I promise, I don't think I have any, I promise I won't show anything else. I don't think I have anything else today. I just wanted to do flowers because it has just been such a beautiful season to celebrate growth, beauty, the appreciation of beauty, and really staying focused on what is the positive around us. Because oh my gosh, we all know it's so easy to slide. This is JJ28. I like the purple on this one too. It's so intense. JJ14.
Pretty.
I like this one too. JJ29.
That's
like an ivory color with like a peacock blue.
yeah, it's not white.
Have I ever made a necklace? No, but you totally could. Let me see. What would I do? Hold on. Let me get a piece of wire. How would I turn it into a necklace? What time is it? I have 5 minutes, Cam. Let's see. Jason, if you have any ideas, let me know. Do you think you... I know. What? I sound like such a fuss budget. Do you think you can turn the air down a little? Now I'm cold. Because I'm wearing a tank top. Marika, we have a little hold on that only because we ran out of the white ones. So I'm going to see if I can get more. But those are hand carved for us. So that might take a little bit of time. So I did not forget. All right, how would I make this a pendant? Let me find one that I want to wear. This one's cute. Jason, do you think if I want to wear it as a pendant, I could head pin handle it?
As a pendant?
Yeah, yeah.
You can.
Ooh, that cannot use 18 gauge. That's going to be really, really thick. Let me find some 20 for
Here.
fun.
Where's the box? Here's the box.
18, 22.
Here.
I think I'm going to use... Here.
You got something?
Yep, I have a rose gold in here. That actually
Oh, awesome.
would be cute. Pam. Pam, you're so funny. I have 2. Can you text us? I was going to take them home because I was like, oh, there's 2 left. I was going to make a pendant. So yes, you can have one of the 2. Okay, I want to center. I want to center a loop. So I'm going to hold it like this. Okay. And I'm going to start making a spiral. This is the part that I'll have sit in the center of the flower. Those roses are so cute. You know what? My vendor said she has purple. So I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I'll get 1 strand of purple for myself. So if anybody else wants a purple rose, I will definitely get a strand because, I mean, there's only 10 pieces on a strand, but I was like, I don't know that I need 10 of them, you know? So if you guys remember the roses that we had, the pink ones, Jason, do you know where that is on the front counter?
Yeah, it's in yes one, right?
Yeah, it's in a paper bag, and I don't know if I put my name on it.
Say again?
It's in a paper bag because I was going to take it home.
The pink?
The 2 pink roses. Okay, I'll go look. Here, you do this. Here.
I have the CS ones.
Yeah.
The plastic ones.
Yeah.
I put it away in the...
Okay, so I'm going to put this in the center. Can you see this? Okay, give me a thumbs up if you can see it.
This one, right?
Okay, and it's just coming through the back.
That's for
Pam.
Pam wants that, yeah?
Pam, I have 2 colors. Excuse me. Waffles has been at the store with me. Okay, so I'm going to keep the one that you don't get, Pam. So tell me which one you like, the light or the medium. And if anybody here is interested in the purple one, because I would like one, make a comment and then I'll make a list. If there's enough of us, I'll get the purple one. The purple one is cute. She wants the darker one. Okay, that's Pam's. And I can't even like promise I can get them, but if I can. Okay, so going back to this, I need to like make it into a loop. So I'm gonna just bend it upwards. And then I'm gonna come forward. We call this the head pin handle technique. We created this technique when we were in Guam. Jason, can you make me a list? Because me and Pam now want the purple rose. Pam, did you want just one? Let me know. Okay, so here's the loop at the top. And then I'll come around the coil. Gonna lock it down. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I don't have my mag eyes on. I'm like, oh, I cannot see what I'm doing. Okay, now I will cut that piece off, press it down, and I just want to remind you guys to come and bead with us at a bead jam. If you're not in the Ohana and you want to bead with us, just let me know and I can send you a link. And if you want to just try, or if you just need the support of beading with other people, I'm gonna put this between two petals. Okay. I'm so sorry, I cannot see my wire, and I don't want to take my hands off to look for my mag eyes, and the door's ringing. Oh, everything's happening at once. But please focus. Ooh, I can see my wire sticking out at the bottom. Hold on.
You got it?
Let me just tuck that in. Ta-da! Now you can take, looking for some string. Now you can take some string. How come I don't have any cords with me? You can take a piece of wire. It's a pretend necklace.
Wow. That's
And
cute. Good job.
make your necklace. Da-da-da. If someone's buying this pair, I will leave this wire on here. If not, I will cut it off. That's cute. So no, I have not tried to make that, but you definitely can. I use 20 gauge wire to do it, so you can make two pendants with these. As far as the ear wires go, I'll tell you really quick, okay, in case you need a pair. They're called endless hoops. I love these if you want to put beads or charms or anything on there, because again, it doesn't have the hinge. This is S6-66. I'm alone, so I appreciate if you guys ask me questions or anything. Jason went off. This is sterling silver. This is the one that's the size of a quarter. So we have sterling for 9, gold fill for 24, and rose gold fill. So sterling, gold fill, and rose gold fill. So these metals won't change. Lovely metals. And then I have the 45 millimeter, which is the one I'm wearing. I have it in sterling. And the gold fill, which I cannot find right now, but I'm not going to leave you all. And then the rose gold fill, which is the pink gold.
Do you have numbers?
Yeah, I do. I did it.
I'm out of the yellow gold right now, but it'll be in stock soon.
Okay, so that's the sterling SS. The gold fill will come back, and the rose gold fill. I love these earrings. If you want to splurge on a gift for someone for graduation or a late Mother's Day, I would say like a nice quality hoop earring is an awesome gift because you can change out the charms or anything that you put on there. All right. I would say thank you very, very, very much. Look forward to, I think, 3 classes we're working on. they will all come out as videos in the premium Ohana, and then each one will have a Zoom follow-up. Jason is doing a pearl cuff, really simple, and then he's going to do a soldered bangle. And the nice part is you have access to us, so you can ask us questions. We really want you to feel motivated to learn something different. Da, 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 da. That's it. And then I am doing a wire component bracelet that was inspired. Stay right here. I'm going to get it. Jason, can you say bye to everybody?
Oh, I can. Yep. Hey, guys. So, yeah, please join the Bead Ohana, the premium.
Or just the Bead Ohana.
Or just the Bead Ohana. The Bead Ohana is free for you guys to join and learn. It is a learning channel. So, lots to show you. And you get to express yourself. You really do. And it makes people just... Remember when Pauline first did it? She was like, oh, I don't want to. But now she's like, celebrity. Everybody wants to see what she does.
I know.
You know? And it's nice.
No, we want to build your
We
confidence.
want to build your confidence. We want to have you feel comfortable in a safe place.
And share, share, share.
Yes.
Share, 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 share. Okay, here. This is a little wire component bracelet that... Oh, here, I'm going to go camera down. A little wire component bracelet. Oh, if you do want any of these and you're watching in replay or you do want it, you will just go to the variant. Oh no, how should we do it? Maybe we'll just do it live and you can just tell me which number you like. So if you see one you like, they're $24 before I take it away. And it's this one right here, P3204, okay? And you will just tell me which number you like. Oh, it's hard to see how cute they are when they... Oh my gosh, you know how hard it is balancing these? We make them all nice, and then I grab the tray and I walk across the room, and when I get there, it don't look like what it started off as. I know. It's like I always tell Waffles, gentle, gentle, nice, nice. But I'm like, oh, I'm like a bull in a china shop. If you're thinking about it, you can always screenshot it, and then I can find the combinations for you as well. We don't keep them like this, just so you know. When I put them away, we just put them away. I'll leave it there in case you want to take a picture. This one's so cute. Look at the way she cut those. I love that one. Now, what was I saying? Oh, in the wire component bracelet that we're going to be doing. Hello, Elise. Oh, how do you join the Ohana? Go to the website. You want me to show you before I run away? Stay, Pam, and I'll show you. I'll bring up the website and I'll show you, okay? So this is the project I'm going to do on the premium Ohana. And you guys can tell me how you want to do it. Do you want me to just make videos and do one live Zoom together? Or do you want to meet each time and do each component set together, and we'll just do like a 30-minute or 45-minute class for each one, and then we'll meet? So let me know if, there's no audio. Can anyone hear me? Or is it just, that always is disturbing when I can't tell. Can you hear me now? Okay, must be because Pam's like, okay. So yes, if you are in the premium and you want to make this wire component where we worked in 16 gauge and we made a clasp, we did these links, and we'll make the exact link so that you have a component that you can make successfully in the same proportions. And then we do the triple link. It's kind of like a fancy donut. And then we did eye pins. So I have done this with you guys before, but it never hurts to repeat, right? To do things over and over. So if this is something you want to do together, like I said, let me know if you want to do, and you can text me. If you don't want to comment, you can text us, or you can reach out in the Ohana Premium and let me know. Do you want me to make videos and you just watch it on your own? Or do you want to have mini Zooms where we get together? Okay. The video is always nice, and I can always do one live at the end if you're interested. But Zooms, it's always nice to see all the faces. It's just, I know we're all busy, right? We are all busy, and there's no getting around that. The nice part about this is when we're using 16 gauge, you can put a Kelvin bead at the end. You can put the large hole like pearls you've been saving. You can do 2 Tahitians if you want. So this is just the beginning. I was just telling some of the ladies that we're going to move into more serious finding making, so you can build up. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Andrea. But go into more serious finding making. Because as the wire prices or as gold goes higher, I think that I'd love for you to be able to make more of this stuff, right? All right, Pam, stay right there. I'm going to show you how to join. Okay, so if you can hear me, I'm across the room at the main computer now. And give me a second. I'm going to screen share right now. Okay. Hold on. Pam, can you see the Bead Gallery website? Just give me some kind of yes or no. June, oh, you're so greedy, June. Okay. You go to account at the top right. At the top right, it says account, the very top right. You click on that. When you click on account, it'll take you to a page. And then you click on my community. And then it'll let you purchase this one. If you're not in there, it'll say, oh, do you want to buy it? You click on it and it'll take you there. Or you go to the free one and you can just join us there. We separated it. So the free one is where we can get together and share news, show each other what we're making. And then in the premium, instead of having different classes, different prices, everything we do, everything, the stuff we give away, the stuff we share, the discounts, the early access, the tutorials, the Zooms, everything is just packaged under one price of $19.99 a month because it just made it. I think it's just easier and more fun because it's just me and Jason handling everything. What that means is that we don't have time to do everything. So we kind of put it together and hopefully at a price that you like and that you feel like you're just getting all of your money's worth and all of the attention and love and excitement that we have for beading. Okay, so that's how you get there. You'll go back up to account. Now, if it's your first time and you've never signed in before, you just need an email. You don't need a password. I worked on this to make it super easy. Look, we have a sale. Go to our website after. But there is no password. You will just go here and it might ask you, if you've never signed in before, for your email. If you don't know your email, contact me and I'll tell you your email because we probably have it as the one that we use to send you emails. Okay? Happy to help you out. Now, how do I get out of here? Give me a second. Let me see how to turn off the screen share. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, if you want to see how to log in on your phone, let me know. I can do that too before I run off to the front, because the phone access is just as easy. If you have an iPhone, you can actually bookmark the page on your iPhone. I don't know if you knew that, but if you want to bookmark your premium Ohana or your Ohana page on your iPhone, I can show you how to do that. Comment below and I will make a quick video and I'll post it to teach you how to take your favorite pages and bookmark it so it is right up here and you can see it, and then you can just access it with one click. I like that better as a bookmark versus opening up the app and going in. But you have to use Safari, okay? So if you use Safari on an iPhone, I'm happy to teach you how to bookmark your favorite pages. You can put all of them on there. It's so fun. That concludes our Saturday. Next week, oh my gosh, don't miss next week. Remember we went to Bali so I could learn how the silver findings and beads are made last year, so we went. It was so educational, it was so awesome. All the things that we bought, we never put them out. We just got so busy. So next weekend it will be out. Definitely come because there's some beautiful things that we got. Finished earrings, some necklaces, and tiny findings. And we designed some of them too. So it's so fun. Please join us next week, Saturday, same time, or come to one of our bead jams. Just reach out. And if you're not beading right now, it's okay. Just reach out anyway. Reply to one of our emails and tell me what you're up to. I want to know that you are doing well. What is the best wire other than gold filled? Andrea, that is a very good question. Can you text me? And then I will prepare a really good answer that we can share with everyone. And send me a picture of where the gold is scraping off. Because one of my customers was asking me about a gold fill finding she has on the earring. And at the hinge, the gold was getting less and less because of the repeated, opening and closing. So I was telling her about 14 karat gold. If you want Huggies in 14 karat gold, pure gold. But I'd be love to talk more about the difference between gold fill, gold plate, gold plating over silver, gold plating over brass, and now what's really, really popular is gold plating over stainless steel. And they're calling that waterproof, right? Gold plate over stainless steel, which it is. I mean, it is waterproof. It won't deteriorate in water, but the gold will wear off on the stainless steel over time. So yes, reach out, web chat us, Andrea, because if you web chat us, you go to the website and use that little chat. Me and Jason, both of us, we check our web chats, and then he and I can see if we can do a presentation for you. But we will need to see a photo of you so I can see what joining parts you're talking about. Okay, thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. Know that you are special. Know that you are loved and thought about. And the energy that we put out for you guys is the same energy we receive. And we're very thankful. Very, very, very thankful. So have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful weekend holiday. Do something really good for yourself. I know some of us go, oh, I can't. I don't have time. I'm too busy. I have to do this for so-and-so, and I have to do this. It's okay. Take 30 minutes because, I feel like all of us agree. You should put some hearts out there if you agree. It makes me, it makes you, it makes all of us better. It makes us feel better. It builds our confidence. Just to do self-care, self-nurturing. Being creative is one of the best cure-alls. It can take us out of a place that we just don't want to be in. Even for that time, it will sharpen your focus, your awareness. It takes you inside for a very meditative practice. It helps you become a good decision maker of making choices. If you haven't beaded in a while, you want a handhold, text us and you can come to our next bead jam. Okay? We're here for you.